Hello, hello, and welcome everyone to the spoiler-free review of the Lego Movie. So the Lego Movie is pretty good. It's actually better than the trailers. If you've seen the trailers, they do show off quite a few of the jokes, and quite a lot. All the trailers sort of have bits from each other that sort of repeat. So once you've seen one trailer, you've seen half of the other trailer, and they've also, because this entire film is actually made out of computer graphics and all that, they actually swapped a few lines in the movie to different areas just so it would fit in the trailer. So while I was watching the movie, I was like, wait, isn't this the place where Batman says this line in the trailer? But no, but he says the line somewhere else instead, and they changed the way the mouth moves to fit the trailer. It's all CGI, so it's quite easy for them to do that. So the trailer is pretty good in that sense, they sort of mix things around, which makes you, in a way, sort of thinking, this didn't go here. The film is actually a lot funnier than what the trailer shows, and that's a good thing. The trailer doesn't actually put its best jokes in the trailer. So the film, if you think the trailer's kind of funny, then the film will be really funny. If you think the trailers are really funny, the film is going to be like the funniest film of the year. So yeah, without spoiling the movie, starting out the movie, the animation is really good. It looks like Lego. They don't cheat, for example. When you think of, say, Lego video games, the main characters are Lego, the vehicles are Lego, the objects are Lego, but the background is all generic actual graphics background of real terrain and such. Whereas in this movie, everything is made out of Lego. The ocean is lots of Lego bricks going up and down, and if this was animated in stop motion, it would take 10 years, but they didn't do it, so it's all computer graphics. They also made the frame rate of the ocean really low, which is kind of funny, because if you were actually animating an ocean, you would make the frame a bit lower just so you can actually cope and not spend 10 years making this movie. So lots of little nods to actual animation, lots of little nods that adult Lego collectors would know, like, haha, when I was young, Lego had these issues or these figures, and in the movie. So another thing, this movie has jokes for both adults and kids, so kids will obviously laugh at the slapstick, and obviously laugh at Emmett, the main character, being stupid, and everyone going, haha. There are a few jokes that don't really work, and thankfully, all the jokes that don't work are in the trailer, so it's only a few, I've only seen them. There's this one, I can't spoil it because maybe some people don't watch trailers, so I'm not going to say it, but there's this one joke where they're talking about a really bad design by Emmett, and Lucy and Morgan Freeman's wizard are like, oh, that's not good. And so that's in the trailer, and that's the only really joke that doesn't work. So yeah, those are good. It's fast paced, it's funny. In fact, it's so fast paced that I didn't even know the movie started. The logo just went boom boom. I thought, was this like a trailer or like an extra Lego movie short thing before the actual movie? No, it's the actual movie. Oh my god! Where's my 3D glasses? That's another thing. The 3D was okay. It wasn't shoehorned in because it was a computer generated movie, so it works. Because it's nice to see all the Lego bricks pop out and such. But what didn't work was only the main focus of the film in each scene looked good in 3D. Everything else in the background, I mean, if something's meant to be blurry, then it's okay, it's just blurry. But it's almost as if the refresh rate of some figures running in the background is not so good. And people don't know the refresh rate is, there's all little lines going through them. Like, if I say I take 2 steps forward, half of me will be 1 step forward, and a split second the other half will sort of speed up. It's like the screen is trying to catch up. So some of the layers, I don't know if that's because of the cinema I went to, or something wrong with the 3D thing. I actually didn't want to see it in 3D, but in Hong Kong, all the 2D showings were mostly in Cantonese, and I wanted to see it, the original version in English. I didn't want a dubbed version, so went to see the 3D version. So the 3D overall, it's okay. It's not too bad, but I could have done without it. So yeah, the film is colourful, it's really funny, really fast paced, jokes for adults and kids. However, there is one downside to this film. The film is really, really good until the end. And it just stops the momentum, and you just think, what? Because you have the Lego world, and then something happens and you go, what? And I sort of get where they're going, but because this is a kids film, someone up there upstairs in the company decided we must put a moral in this story. We must shoehorn it in, even though it doesn't fit the story. You must put this moral in, even if it doesn't fit. It totally destroys the mood. It's awkward. Just cut that out the movie, right? It's terrible. I can't tell you what it is, but expect a terrible thing that happens near the end. You just go, oh, come on. Voice acting is pretty good. Music's pretty good. Overall, I'm a big Lego fan, and I really want to give this movie a 10 out of 10, but because of that ending thing, it just... Ugh. So... 7 out of 10? It's mostly... It's really good, but the good parts are really good, but just that ending. Not 7, 8.5 out of 10. It just pushes it down in the end. And of course, stay and watch the credits because there's a lot of animation going in the credits as well, so definitely do that. And yeah, if you want to check out the spoilers review, you can click somewhere YouTube keeps changing. Maybe when you're watching this, it's 100 years later where I'm directly beamed into your brain. So subscribe, just comment below because most importantly, take care and have a nice day.